PTCI Channel 2 welcomes you to our coverage of high school basketball. Tonight we are at Bullard Gymnasium in Forgan, Oklahoma. It's senior night and the Lady Bulldogs are getting ready to take on the Lady Tigers from Laverne. First, the starters for the visitors. A freshman, number 3, Allie Sparks. A sophomore, number 4, Jade Bentley. A senior, number 22, Deanna Castillo. A freshman, number 25, Nani Echeverria. And a freshman, number 32, Cooper Kayot. The Lady Tigers are coached by Brett Trippett, assisted by Jenny Laverne. And now for the home team, the Lady Bulldogs of Forgan. The starters, a 5'5" sophomore, number 1, Carson Slatton. A 5'8" sophomore, number 15, Reagan Kirkhart. A 5'10" freshman, number 23, Autumn Seaton. A 5'2" senior, number 24, Chandel Ramirez. And a 6' sophomore, number 34, Kylie Egan. The Lady Bulldogs are coached by head coach Travis Smaltz. He is assisted by Rob Lancaster and Larry McVeigh. The visitors, Lady Tigers, come in with an overall record of 8-14. Oregon counters with a 15-7 record.
That's why Eldon sits way up there. So it's closer.
Both teams getting final instructions from their coaches. Referees getting in place. Of course, one of the interesting little tidbits with this matchup every year is Brett Trippett in his second year at Laverne. He was here at Forgan before that for around a decade or so. 31 years of coaching, and so a lot of family here. Feeling strange sitting on the opposite side. Forgan with the opening possession, and his assistant is his daughter also, who played here at Forgan. Kirkhart with it, inside, shot missed by Egan. Back the other way, Castillo. Ball outside, Kayot drives, kicks outside. Bentley for 3, no good. Rebounded for a second there by Kirkhart, but stolen back by Echeverria. Slatton comes away with it, pushes up ahead to Kirkhart. Into the lane, up underneath and in by Autumn Seaton for the basket. First one of the game, 2-0 Forgan. Castillo out front. Down into the post. Kicks back out. Echeverria. Baseline shot is, they'll say hit her on the arm. They'll call that on Seaton. Actually called that on Egan. Not sure that was him. That looked like that was Autumn Seaton that was. The foul was on. Bentley makes the first free throw. Of course, that could be a big deal later on because Egan is the top scorer for the Lady Bulldogs. So we're tied up at 2 apiece, a minute into this one. Egan with the ball on the wing. Slatton to the ground, back the other way. Castillo all the way in, lays it up and in. Laverne takes their first lead of the game off of Castillo's layup. Into the lane to Egan, back outside to Kirkhart. Looks baseline underneath, shot put up too strong. Egan with the rebound on the other side, puts it up and in. 4 all now. 3, no good. Ramirez can't save it from going out of bounds. It will stay with the Lady Tigers. All knocked away. Reagan fighting with it with Echeverria. Ball, Echeverria was out of bounds when she was touching it there, so back over to Forgan. Ramirez to Kirkhart. Now baseline to Egan. Shot from the free throw line from Ramirez. She sinks it. 6-4. Oregon with the lead. Castillo out top for the Lady Tigers. Hands it off to Bentley. Sparks back to Bentley. Inside to Kayot. Ball knocked loose. They'll call it jump ball as Slatton was able to get her hands on it. Arrow points in favor of Laverne, so they'll keep possession. We've got a timeout on the floor. 5:24 left to play in the first quarter. It's Forgan 6, Laverne 4. Both teams now back on the court after the timeout. Laverne will inbound the basketball underneath their own basket. Bentley tosses it into Echeverria. Back to Bentley, goes up with it and draws a foul. He simply drew the attention of the defense up to Echeverria at the free throw line. Threw it right back. And that is going to be number 2 already on Egan. Both free throws, second free throw is good by Bentley. They did change that foul. That was Ramirez that was called for the foul. Egan inside draws the foul. That'll be on Bentley. That'll be her first. So Egan at the line for 2 shots. In and out on the first. Misses both of them. So Laverne back the other way. Castillo dumps it off to Sparks. Kayot loses it near midcourt, able to get it back in time. Bentley with it now. Drives, kicks out, Sparks for 3. She gets it to go. And Laverne retakes the lead 8-6 with 4:45 left here in the first quarter. Another foul call as they tried to go to the high post. That is going to be on Castillo. That'll be her first, team's second foul. They'll inbound underneath their own basket. Pass out top to Ramirez. Slatton inside to Egan, loses control, but gets it back though. Turns baseline, puts up the shot too strong. Castillo with the rebound on the backside. Bentley now. Corner to Kayot, drives baseline, kicks it back, knocked away by Ramirez. The ball out of bounds before Ramirez could get to it, so it will stay with the Lady Tigers. Bentley in the lane, kicks out, three-pointer up by Kayot, no good. Rebounded by Seaton. Into the corner, Kirkhart kicks back, high post, shot up, no good by Seaton. Rebound by Kayot, back the other way. Kayot leaves it off for Sparks. Bentley over to Kayot. Driving lane, kicks out to Chaot. Chaot lays up the floater, no good, gets her own rebound, and the putback. 10-6 now in favor of the Lady Tigers. 3:20 to play here in the first quarter. Slatton looks baseline. Short corner to Egan. Steps in the lane, spins at the block. Baseline, no good, short. Loose ball in the middle. Reagan Kirkhart with the rebound. And she's fouled there by Allie Sparks. That'll be Sparks' first foul. Team's third foul. Kirkhart outside in the wing with it. High post to Egan, back outside to Kirkhart, puts up the shot, no good. Chaot with the rebound. Hands it off quickly to Castillo, now in transition. Back it back out and hand it off to Bentley. Chaot into the lane, back outside. Bentley with the drive, puts up the shot. That one affected by Seaton. Ball goes out of bounds. It will stay with Laverne. Down low. Another great inbounds play as Bentley inbounded to Echeverria at the high post. Gave it right back to Bentley for the basket. Under 2.5 left in the first quarter. 12-6 now. Ramirez misses the three. No good. Sparks with the rebound. Castillo back the other way. Shot blocked. But a foul call. And that's going to be on Seaton. We've got a timeout on the floor. 2:07 left in the first quarter. It's Laverne 12, Forgan 6. So out of the timeout, Castillo at the line for 2 shots. Misses the front end. Gets the second. 13-6 now. 11-0 run so far here for Laverne. Kirkhart with it on the wing. Cross-court packs backside to Ramirez. She'll back it out though. At the high post to Seaton, back over to Kirkhart. Tied up there by Chaot. They'll say a jump ball. Good defensive pressure there by Chaot. Ball will stay with Forgan. Into the backcourt to Slatton. Now over to Ramirez. High post to Egan. Back outside. Ramirez puts up the shot. No good. Castillo on the backside. Now in transition. Takes it all the way down the block. Puts it up. No good on the shot, but draws the foul again. And that's going to be number 2 on Autumn Seaton. Foul trouble could be a problem for Forgan. It's not a very deep team. Castillo makes the first free throw. And misses the second though. Kirkhart with it. Seaton loses control of it behind her. Castillo grabs it. Over to Chaot. Well, Castillo will take it up top. Over to Chaot. Gives it to Bentley as she passes through the lane. Ball out of bounds. And back over to Forgan. Under a minute left in the first quarter. High post to Egan. Now baseline over to Seaton. Kirkhart at the high post, drives down, across the lane. Ramirez open, banks it in. That ends a 12-0 run with 40 seconds left here in the quarter. 12-0 run by Laverne. 14-8 now the score. Still in favor of Laverne. Clock is down to 12. Kirkhart goes for the steal. Castillo able to gather it in. 6 seconds left. Bentley with it, drives, kicks out. Castillo with it. Shot near the free throw line, no good. Missed badly. Slatton with the rebound. And that's the end of 1 quarter of play. It's Laverne 14, Forgan 8. As we start this second quarter, Laverne with possession of the ball and a 6-point lead. Castillo shot at the free throw line, no good. Long rebound, chased down by Seaton. They'll say she stepped on the line. The ball will be back over to Laverne. Castillo with it in the corner. Kick out top to Sparks. All tipped away by Ramirez. Now Forgan in transition. Ramirez takes it all the way up, misses the layup. Seaton with the putback misses it, and Egan lays it up and in. Took 3 tries, but they at least made it count in transition. 14-10 now.
Texas! Texas!
Castillo drives all the way to block, lays it in. That was way too easy. High post to Seaton, puts up the shot, no good, but she's fouled. They caught her cutting in there. That one's going to be on Bentley. That'll be her second. Team's 4th foul. So Autumn Seaton at the line for 2 shots. Misses the first. 7:02 left to play in the first half. Bentley will come out. And the freshman, number 15, Maria Sosa, will come in her spot. Second shot, also no good. Chased down by Kirkhart, though, to save the possession for Forgan. Down low to Seaton, across the lane to Egan. Can't get it to go. They'll say she was on the floor anyway. Foul's going to be on Sosa, who just entered the game. And that will be the team's 5th foul. So Forgan will inbound underneath their own basket. Out top to Ramirez. Around the perimeter. Slatton with the 3, no good. That's going to be a foul on Kayot on the rebound. She went through Ramirez trying to get to that rebound. That is team foul number 6, just Kayot's first. Next foul, though, and Forgan will be in the bonus. Ramirez shot from the free throw line extended. No good. Kayot with the rebound. Castillo pushes ahead. Kicks back outside to Kayot. Drives to the block. Kicks back out to Castillo. Drive in the lane. Steps through the defenders. No good on the rebound. On the shot. Kirkhart with the rebound. Down low to Seaton at the basket. Too close. Egan there for the rebound. Misses it again. Gets her own rebound. Puts it up. And can't get it to go again. Castillo with it, Matt. Puts up the shot outside the lane. Shot is blocked. Looked like cleanly by Sosa took, but they're going to call the foul on Egan. That'll be number 2 on Egan. Team's 5th foul. First free throw is good. Let's say that was number 15. It's actually number 13, Samantha Garcia, sophomore, who came into the game earlier and made both of those free throws. 18-10 now. Sometimes when you just see the back numbers on a girl, if she's got hair, too much hair, they're hard to see. Kirkhart, high post to Egan, across to Ramirez. High post to Seaton. Kirkhart with it, drives, dumps it inside, knocked away though. Ball loose, Egan gets it now. Tie up there with Castillo, they'll call a jump ball. Forgan will have possession now. 5:45 left to play in the first half. High post to Egan. Back outside to Ramirez. Now over to Slatton. Slatton drives, kicks out to Ramirez. Free throw line, gives it back to Egan. Splits the defenders, loses the ball though. Kayot comes away with the loose ball. Sparks over to Kayot.
Why not go left? Cooper!
Now back to Castillo up top. And that's going to be a double dribble on Garcia. Ball back over to the Lady Bulldogs. 5:09 left to play in the first half. 8-point lead for the Lady Tigers. Kirkhart needs it for Egan baseline. Free throw line for Ramirez. Nothing but nets. 18-12 now the score. 4:50 to play.
Screen!
First half.
We can start with a screen!
Garcia back to Castillo. Castillo drives in the lane. Shot blocked by Kirkhart. Garcia puts it up. Shot blocked by Egan. Flat-footed. Now Ramirez with it. Gives it back to Kirkhart. Puts up the three from the wing. No good. And Castillo going to be called for her second foul. And that will be the team's 7th foul. So it'll be the 1-and-1 the rest of the half for the Lady Bulldogs. Autumn Seaton at the line. Misses the front end of that 1-and-1. And they have struggled at the line. They are 0 for 5 so far. Kayot with it. Deep wing now into the corner to Castillo. Tipped away by Kirkhart. Kirkhart gets it on the move to the basket. Misses the shot. Put back up. Missed again. This time by Seaton. Out of bounds. Off of Laverne. Ball will stay with Forgan. Forgan has just missed an absolute ton of shots right there near the basket. Kirkhart with the shot from the top of the key, no good. Rebounded by Maria Sosa, who has entered the game now. Wing three by Castillo is good. 21-12 now the score. Just under 3.5 left to play in the first half. High post, dump down low to Egan. Back to Seaton. Pass goes through. Slatton there. Hits the runner. Off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Echevarria. Shot by Castillo, no good. Rebounded by Kayot. Dumps it across the lane to Sosa. Back outside to Echevarria.
Don't drive where somebody else is. Get out of the way.
Sparks with it. Kirkhart steps in front of another pass. Ball out of bounds. It will stay with Laverne. Castillo with the top of the key. She'll leave it for Sparks. Castillo gets a screen from Chaot. Pulls up at the free throw line. It's good. 23-12 now the lead. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. High post. Hagan puts up the shot. No good. Rebounded by Echevarria.
Alley, Texas! Roddy over here! Other side! No, Alley!
Castillo with the ball. Gets the screen. Goes baseline. Double team. Kicks it outside. Chaos saves it from going out of bounds. Back up top to Echevarria. And off to Sparks. Loses control of it. I'll say last touch by Ramirez. Coach Smaltz wanting a foul call on Sparks there for bumping her. 1:41 left in the first half. Castillo has the ball tipped away by Kirkhart. Sparks there to pick it up though. Kirkhart steps in front of that pass. And a foul is going to be called on Sparks. That'll be her second. So Kirkhart at the line. Her first trip there. As Bentley returns the game. And in for the first time, a sophomore, number 10, Madeline Long. Kirkhart at the line, 1-and-1. Gets the first one to go. That's got to be a relief for Forgan after going 0 for 5 to start the game from the free throw line. Kirkhart gets them both. 23-14 now the score. Under 1:20 to play here in the first half. Ball into the corner, too high for Echevarria with a little bit of trapping pressure. Ball back to Forgan. Sladden will bring it up for the Lady Bulldogs. To the corner, down to Seaton. Has it tipped away though by Bentley. Sosa came away with it. Three-pointer by Long, no good. Hagan with the rebound, and she's fouled by Bentley, and that will be Bentley's third foul already. Team's ninth foul. So Castillo back into the game. Referees discuss who the 1-and-1 is, and they decided it is Hagan, and that was correct. She was the one fouled on that shot. Gets that first one to roll in. Well, she'll get another one. Of course, this is the 9th team foul on Laverne, so any more after this, it's going to be the double bonus. And gets the second one to crawl in as well. 23-16 now the score. All tipped away by Kirkhart. Seaton back up to Kirkhart. Into the lane to the block, dumps it underneath the Hagan. Bad pass. Should have taken it up. Sosa comes away with it. And that's going to be a foul on Kirkhart now. That'll be her first, team's 6th foul. .6 to play. Forgan looking to trap. Castillo with it out top. Picks up her dribble. Over to Long now. Echevarria trapped in the corner. tries to go baseline. Seaton cuts it off, gets her hand on the ball. 12 seconds. Kirkhart with it, up ahead to Slatton. Back to Kirkhart, 7 on the clock. Puts up the shot, gets it to go. 4 seconds left. Castillo inbounds it. And that is the half. It's Laverne 23, Forgan 18. We'll be back with the second half. Second half of play. Laverne with a 5-point lead. They have possession of the ball here to start the second half. Castillo gets a screen there from Sparks, but her pass over to Bentley too far out of bounds, so came out with a plan to take on that trap, half-court trap that Forgan was running, but did not execute well at all. So ball back over to Forgan. High post, back outside. Kirkhart loose to drive baseline, picks up her dribble. High post to Egan through her hands. She'll have to go out and grab it. Now Ramirez with it on the wing. Laverne leaving Ramirez open out there. Skip pass, now Egan back outside Ramirez. Baseline shot, no good. Ball tipped out, but Slatton grabs it. Kick across the lane, Ramirez misses the layup, no good. Castillo with the rebound, and once again, Forgan, that's plagued them all night. It's just way too many easy shots missed. Pass intercepted by Ramirez, passed it up ahead to Slatton, and has her shot blocked from behind. Ball will be inbounded underneath the basket by Forgan. Kirkhart for 3 from the top of the key, nothing but net. First basket of the second half makes it a 2-point game. 1 minute in to the third quarter. Down low through the hands of Echevarria, can't save it from going out of bounds. Ball back over to Forgan. Checking back in for the Lady Tigers, Maria Sosa. Slatton brings it up. Kirkhart gets a screen from Egan. Ramirez open for 3 from the wing. No good. Kirkhart with the putback. No good, but she's fouled. Foul's going to be on Sosa. That will be her second. So Kirkhart at the line for 2 shots. Makes the first. Bentley checks back into the game after a short spell out of the game. And gets the second one as well. We're tied up at 23 apiece with 6.5 left in the third quarter. After missing their first 5 free throws, Forgan has now made 6 in a row. Get back on the positive side. Backdoor pass to Echevarria. Wide open. Good spacing on the offensive end. Gives the lead back to the Lady Tigers. Ramirez with it. Free throw line drive. Slatton drives in the lane. Tries to jump back door. Ball out of bounds. Back over to Laverne. Screen. Now ball into the corner to Echevarria. Tries to get it down low to Castillo. Double team. Back up top. Sparks for 3. No good. Ball tipped out. K-out with the rebound though. Back outside. Echevarria from the free throw line. No good. Ball tipped out of bounds. They'll say last touch by Bentley. Ball back over to Forgan. High post to Egan. Back outside. Hand it off to Slatton. Shot blocked by Echevarria. Chaos saves it from going out of bounds. They'll hurry up the court over to Castillo. Tried to get it down low. Egan blocks the pass. Tips that one as well. Ramirez comes away with the loose ball. Now over to Slatton. Slatton hit from behind by Castillo. No foul though. Laverne comes away with it. Castillo shot in the lane. No good. Egan with the rebound. Down low. Inside to Egan. Lays it up in off the glass. And we're tied back up at 25 apiece with 4.5 left in the third. Ayotte picks up her dribble. Now over to Bentley. Castillo in the corner for three. Off the far side of the rim. Sparks with the rebound. Into the lane to Bentley. Puts up the shot and draws the foul. Foul will be on Carson Slatton, her first foul, team's first foul of the second half. And it will be Jade Bentley at the line for 2 shots. Misses the first. Checking in for the first time for Forgan, 5'5", senior number 10, Liz Lozano. Missed the second one as well. Egan with the rebound. Kirkhart dumps in a lane to Egan, puts up the too hard off the glass. Rebounded by Echevarria. Quickly ahead to Castillo. She'll take it all the way in and up and draws the foul. That's going to be on Kirkhart. That'll be her second, team's second of the half. We've got a timeout on the floor. 3:54 left to play in the third. We're tied up at 25 apiece. So out of the timeout, it will be Diona Castillo at the line, shooting 2 shots. And gets the shooter's touch on the first one. Laverne back in the lead. Misses the second. 26-25, Laverne with the lead. Slatton drives, kicks out to Kirkhart. Over the top to Egan, lays it up off the glass, can't get it to go. Castillo with the rebound. Once again, they just continue to struggle from right at the basket. Backside, Ayotte puts up the shot. Egan there to defend. No good. Back up top. 3-pointer by Sparks. No good. Chased down by Ayotte just before it went out of bounds. Bentley across the lane to Castillo. Loses her balance a little bit. Back up top, Echevarria from the free throw line. No good. Ball out of bounds. It will stay with Laverne.
All those opportunities to rebound the basketball. Get out there, Liz.
Castillo with it now over to Sparks. Back to Castillo. Echevarria tries to drive, kicks out. Ayotte drives the lane and kicks out. Skip pass back to Castillo. Down low, pass too high for Bentley. Back over to Forgan. 2:47 left in the third. So Seaton back to Kirkhart. Slatton now looks to drive baseline. Egan dumps it over to Lozano in the lane, puts it up, no good. Bentley comes away with the rebound. Into Ayotte in the lane, tries to dump it over to Echevarria. Shot no good. Egan affected that one. Egan leaves it for Slatton up top. Guarded there tightly by Sparks. Picks up her dribble. Gives it off to Lozano. Lozano up and underneath and gets the basket to go. Forgan takes the lead, 27-26. 1:45 left to play in the third. High post to Castillo, dumps it down to Echevarria, has to go to the ground to grab it. Hagan got a hand on it and Slatton comes away with it. They push ahead. Kayot gets a hand on that one, knocks it out of bounds. It will stay with Forgan. Garcia checks back in for the Lady Tigers. Screen from Lozano for Kirkhart. Back outside to Lozano, now to Slatton. High post to Seaton. Turns in the lane, kicks it outside. Kirkhart at the free throw line. Back over to Slatton. Drives in, puts up the floater. Short again, gets her own rebound back outside. Once again, just missing so many close shots. Kirkhart for three. Off the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Kayot. Up quickly to Castillo in transition. She's going to be called for the double dribble. Did not look like she did at all.
Get your back ankle.
Ramirez comes into the game for Forgan. 40 seconds left in the third. Lozano with it. Drives in the lane. Ball was tipped. Out of bounds. It'll stay with Forgan. Hagan with it, gives it back to Slatton. 20 seconds left in the quarter. Guarded tightly there by Sparks. 10 seconds left in the quarter. Over to Lozano. Gives it to Hagan at the free throw line, puts up the shot, no good. That is the end of the third. The Forgan Lady Bulldogs lead the Laverne Lady Tigers 27-26. And we are ready for the start of the fourth quarter. Forgan with possession. They lead by one. Slatton with it out front. Guarded tightly there still by Allie Sparks. He's not letting her have any freedom of movement that way. Passed around the perimeter. Into the lane. Bad pass from Lozano. Seaton intercepted. Castillo with it now. Bentley with it now on the right wing. Back to Castillo in the corner. Down low. Picks up her dribble. And Castillo steps on the line. And Hagan checks back into the game. Seaton with the ball up top, now over to Slatton, down low to Hagan on the block. Double team, hits Kirkhart open, up top, no good. Bentley with the rebound. Castillo up quickly to Kayot, kicked back outside. Guarded tightly there by Slatton. They'll reset their offense, double team there. All over to Sparks now. All knocked out of bounds by Kirkhart. Sparks gets it into Castillo. Pass into the lane to Bentley. Tried to get it through the lane to Garcia. Off her fingertips and out of bounds. I think Forgan, one of the Forgan defenders, also got her hand on it. Long checks back into the game. Over to Ramirez. Pass knocked down, stolen by Garcia. That one knocked out of bounds by Slatton. So Bentley checks back in. Echevarria into the game as well. Castillo splits the defenders, gets it up to Echevarria. Now over to Bentley. Into the corner trap as Kayot has it. And we've got a timeout. 5:58 left to play in this one. Forgan leads Laverne 27-26. Throw the mascot out. Out of the timeout, Laverne with possession. All up top to Sparks. Now Castillo with it. Pass inside to Bentley, knocked away by Seaton. Kayot gets it back, puts up a shot.
Get on the floor.
That's going to be on Kirkhart. That'll be her third. Team's third foul of the half. Kayot shooting 2 shots, gets the first one to go. 5:48 left in this contest. We're tied up at 27. Now misses the second. Ball loose. Sparks comes away with it for Laverne. So they're going to get an extra possession out of this one. Castillo passes up top to Sparks on the floor. Slatton picks it up for Forgan. Passes it over to Ramirez. Saves it from going out of bounds. Pass to Egan, knocked out of bounds by Castillo, so it will stay with Forgan. They're definitely letting them play here. Kirkhart with the ball on the wing. Now over to Ramirez. They're leaving her open for that shot. Slatton with it now. Back over to Ramirez. Now Egan. Gives it up to Slatton. 5 minutes left. Kirkhart now. Comes off the screen from Egan. Ball into Seaton. Dumps it down low to Egan. Puts it up off the glass. No good, but draws a foul. Foul will be called on Echevarria, her first. Team's second foul. She gets the first one to go. Misses the second. Bentley with the rebound. 28-27 lead for Forgan. All the way to the basket. Bentley lays it up and in. As she went coast to coast to regain the lead for the Lady Tigers. Slatton comes off the screen, gets the pass. Back outside to Kirkhart. Skip pass over to Ramirez. Egan with it now. Slatton down low to Seaton. Goes up, banks it off, up and in. 30-29 now in the seesaw battle. We are at the midway point of this fourth quarter. Bentley to Castillo. As Forgan has extended this defense, it's made it much tougher for Laverne. Shot at the basket, too high by Kayot. Ripped down by Egan. Pass up ahead to Kirkhart. Back to Egan. Now over to Ramirez. Slatton gives it over to Seaton. Slatton open for three from the top of the key. Can't get it to go. Echevarria with the rebound. And a travel call on Chaot in the backcourt. A little bit of hesitation where she was going with it. Back over to Forgan. Garcia checks back into the game for Laverne. Timeout on the floor. 3:13 left to play. It's Forgan 30, Laverne 29. Slatton will bring it across. Pass intercepted by Castillo. Had to stop her dribble though. She probably could have taken it in for a layup if not for that. Sparks takes the wing three, well short. Bentley puts it back up and in. 31-30 now. Laverne takes back the lead. Ramirez picks up her dribble, back over to Seaton. Burkhart back to Ramirez. Slatton with the drive, kick back out to Ramirez. Egan to Kirkhart. In the lane to Egan, and she's fouled. That's going to be on Castillo. That'll be her third. Just the team's third foul. 2:18 left to play. Forgan will inbound underneath their own basket. Pass up top to Ramirez. Gives it up to Kirkhart. Slatton drives in the lane, kicks out to Ramirez. Slatton gets a screen. Gives it up to Kirkhart. Now back to Ramirez. Under 2 to play now. Down low to Egan. Back out top to Ramirez. Ball back outside. Back to Egan across the lane to Seaton. Lays it up and in for the basket. 32-31. Forgan retakes the lead with a minute and a half left. Good ball movement. Nice play design. Get that backside open for the layup. Bentley with the ball on the wing. Skip pass over to Sparks. Puts up the three. Misses everything. Bentley saves it from going out of bounds, but Egan there to grab the loose ball. Pass up ahead to Ramirez in the front court. Avoids the steal by Sparks. Back up top to Slatton. Now over to Kirkhart. Under a minute to play. Seaton to Ramirez. And we've got a timeout on the floor. 48.8 left to play. It's Forgan 32, Laverne 31-point lead and possession of the ball. Man pressure, it looks like, from Laverne. Ball into Egan. She'll hand it off to Kirkhart. Back to Egan. Back to Kirkhart. Back up top to Seaton. Gives it off to Kirkhart. Now back to Slatton out at midcourt. And a foul on Sparks. That'll be Sparks' third, just the team's fourth. So Laverne will have to foul several times just to even get Forgan at the line. Ball inbounded to Egan, tipped by Castillo. Able to get it though, and Castillo called for the foul. That's team's fifth foul. 29 seconds on the clock. Ball into Kirkhart, and she's going to be fouled from behind by Chaot. That will be Chaot's second foul. And the team's sixth foul. Into the backcourt to Slatton. She's going to be fouled by Sparks. And that will make it the 1-and-1. And that will be number 4 on Sparks. So Slatton at the line. As Long will will check into the game for the Lady Tigers. So that misses the front end of that. Gets the rebound though. She's fouled immediately by Sparks, and that will be number 5 on Allie Sparks. And she will foul out of the game. So Bentley back into the game, as well as Echevarria. And it will be Slatton back at the line for the 1-and-1 with 23.5 seconds left to play. Misses the front end again. Bentley with the rebound. Back the other way. She's going to be fouled by Slatton. That'll be Slatton's 2nd foul, team's 4th foul. We've got a timeout on the floor. 20.1 seconds left to play. Forgan leads Laverne 32-31. 13 came over here, just so you know. Go bump the ref again. Go bump the ref again. Just act like just like it was an accident. So Laverne inbounding right here in front of the scorer's table, trailing by 1. Castillo gets it into Chaos. Back to Castillo. Takes it on the run all the way to the block, puts it up, no good. Ball loose on the floor. They'll say last touch by Slatton. The ball will stay with Laverne, 13.2. And another timeout on the floor with 13.2 to play. Forgan still leads by 1. Underneath their own basket, trailing by 1. Ball pass in, back to Castillo, tied up though, and that's going to be a jump ball. Arrow still points in favor of Laverne. So they'll have possession still, 10.3 to play. And another timeout on the floor. Still a 1-point lead for Forgan. By 1. Backdoor pass to Kea, puts it up. Can't get it to go. Ball tipped around. Egan saves it from going out of bounds. 4 seconds on the clock, and it's tied up. That ball's going over to Forgan as the arrow points in their favor. They take back possession with 3.1 left to play. Echevarria checks back into the game. DeSotis Sosa. Seaton will inbound for Forgan. We've got a timeout on the court. So 3.1 seconds on the clock. Forgan inbounding again along the baseline. Into Kirkhart, and she's fouled by Kayot with 1.6 left, so they'll walk all the way to the other end. That is the team's 9th foul.
Lock out!
That will be number 3 on Kayot. As Long checks back into the game. So Kirkhart at the line. It'll be 1-and-1 since it was just the 9th team foul. First one up and good. 1.6 left to play. She may miss this one on purpose. We'll see. Gives them a better chance to score if she does make it. And does make it, but that does make it a 3-point game, so the best they can do is tie. 34-31. Pass into Bentley, and she's fouled immediately by Slatton. So 0.5 left to play. So they'll inbound in front of the Forgan bench. They'll get everybody back near the basket, as it's just be much more than a tip in. And ball grabbed by Seton, and the Forgan Lady Bulldogs have defeated the Laverne Lady Tigers 34-31 to improve to 16-7 on the season. Laverne drops to 8-15. We thank you for joining us for our coverage of girls high school basketball here on PTCI Channel 2. Don't forget to check us out on our YouTube channel as well. Stick around, the boys' action is coming up next.
And we bid a fond farewell to our last game for our seniors tonight. First, Lisbeth Lozano. Lizzie is the daughter of Guadalupe and Rosario Lozano. She has one brother, Eddie. Her activities include basketball, cheer, National Honor Society, Student Council, cross country, and academic team. Her best high school memory was going to state last year. Lizzie Lozano. Our next senior is Ramon Martinez. Ramon is the son of Raimundo and Guadalupe Martinez. His sisters include Christy, Araceli, Gabby, Jennifer, and Chriselli. Ramon is senior class president, basketball team captain, president of Forgan's National Honor Society, and serves as student council vice president. When asked about his favorite high school memory, Ramon replied, "There are too many to choose. Some are good, some are bad, but I wouldn't trade my time here for anything." Ramon Martinez. Edith Shandell Ramirez. Shandell is the daughter of Victor and Brenda Ramirez. Her siblings include Abram, Noemi, and Pedro. She participates in basketball, cross country, and cheer. Shandell enjoys spending time with the basketball team. She said, "They are my family. I love the girls and my coach." Shandell Ramirez. Ladies and gentlemen, your three Forgan Bulldog and Lady Bulldog seniors.